Giuliani, what's the difference in what Rudy Giuliani is to this case and what Mark Meadows is to this case?
Ooh, that's a very good question. I mean, I think Mark Meadows was further away from the sort of granular evidence collecting that Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell, Jenna Ellis, and some of the others were involved in. But Rudy Giuliani is also connective tissue in a way that Mark Meadows is not. Anna Bauer at Lawfare, who Harry and I know from her reporting about the Fulton County case, today connected some social media posts about a meeting that happened at the Willard Hotel with Kathy Latham, who is one of the defendants in this case who has not yet pled out, is said to have been involved in the Coffee County voting machine scheme. And the story that Anna is telling is she met that day at the Willard Hotel with Rudy Giuliani, took pictures with Sidney Powell and Mike Flynn, and then that night those folks went to the White House, had that infamous meeting with Trump that got kind of crazy, right, out of control, where they talked about an executive order to seize the voting machines. So when I think about Rudy Giuliani, I think about a person whose hands were sort of in all of the cookie jars, right? And the fake elector scheme, and the Coffee County voting machine breach, and in communicating directly with Trump. Meadows was at somewhat of a remove. On the other hand, what he allowed to happen and what he encouraged to happen, and the way in which he talked to both sides, trying to encourage Team Normal that he was with them, encourage Team Crazy that he was with them. Different in degrees and in kind, Ali.
Harry, we've heard a lot from both of these guys, right? The whole world has heard a lot from Rudy Giuliani, whether you wanted to or not, over the last few years. But we've heard a lot from Mark Meadows because he got up and spoke. He was trying to get his trial moved. He was trying to get severed from the main case. So we know a lot about what he's saying, and Lisa makes a good point. He sort of tries to describe himself as part of Team Normal. That I was, what did he say? I was just trying to land the plane for the president. I wasn't really involved in the shenanigans. Tell me what you make of the distinctions between these two guys.
Sure. I mean, Lisa always makes good points. I'll just add to her good points on Giuliani. First, we have heard a lot from him, and among other things, he is a lousy witness. He can do nothing for them because the cross-examination with all the lies he told in public would completely destroy him. That's one point. Second, he was much more aggressive and browbeating in Georgia. Remember, she's a local elected prosecutor, and he came down and bullied the election workers with the false tale about suitcases. He came down and told tales to the Georgia Commission. And Meadows, as you say, could at least say, I'm trying to steward Trump along. There are other reasons why he's very culpable. But Giuliani, really terrible witness and really especially involved in beating up on Georgians. And that's something Fani Willis cares about.